Study 8.9 Our Creator's Calendar, The Witness of the Stars by E.W. Bullinger. Shalom, this is the 9th in a series of studies on the subject of Our Creator's Calendar. The outline of this study. Note this video relates to the lights in the expanse of the heavens, which are for Otiot Signs and for Moedim Appointed times. This video does not relate to bowing down to the host of heaven and serving them. This video relates to astronomy, not astrology, and this video relates to the Hebrew Mazzaroth, not the pagan zodiac. A disclaimer: there is some dispute over the Gospel in the Stars thesis. However, Bullinger was a prominent Anglican clergyman, biblical scholar, theologian, and author. I present this summary of his book, The Witness in the Stars, only as a thesis, which may have bearing on our understanding of end times events. In this respect, it deserves to be part of any discussion on our Creator's calendar. 1. The structure of the witness in the stars. In his book, The Witness of the Stars, Bullinger explains the Hebrew Mazzaroth is the story of redemption written across 48 star groups, aka constellations. Each star group is associated with an imagined star picture, a sign. The star picture is a mnemonic, an aid to memory, to the Hebrew names of the stars, because the meaning of the Hebrew names of the stars gives us the story of redemption. Adam and Eve and Enoch used these mnemonics to teach their children our Creator's plan of redemption. Yes, much was lost in Genesis chapter 11 when the Hebrew Mazzaroth was corrupted, but some of the original remains. On her website, The Creator's Calendar, Kerry French explains the primary means by which the Hebrew Mazzaroth was corrupted, that the difference between the Hebrew Mazzaroth and the pagan zodiac is their syzygy. So the thesis is this: the Hebrew Mazzaroth is the story of redemption written across 48 star groups, and we are to read this story when the syzygy is Sun, Earth, white full moon, stars. That is, at the time of the full moon opposition, the white full moon, the Levana or the Selene. We are to stand on the earth with our backs to the sun, looking at the full moon with the stars in the distance. So the thesis is the Hebrew Mazzaroth was corrupted at the Tower of Babel, and it was corrupted in 3 ways. 1. Many of the Hebrew names were lost. 2. Many of the star pictures were corrupted. 3. The syzygy was reversed 180 degrees. Bullinger divides the 12 major signs of the Hebrew Mazzaroth into 3 books of 4 signs each. Within each book, Bullinger sees a chiastic structure. A chiasm is a literary figure of speech which presents ideas in an ABBA pattern, allowing the speaker or the writer to balance and contrast or emphasize a central message. Here is the outline of the 12 major signs divided into 3 books, illustrating the chiastic structure, the traditional name of the star group, the Hebrew name of the star group, either known or inferred, and a summary of the meaning of the sign. Then within each of the 12 major signs, Bullinger sees 3 extra signs, which he calls deacons, giving a total of 48 signs in the Hebrew Mazzaroth. Bullinger divides these 48 signs into 3 books. This diagram illustrates the signs within the first book, showing the chiastic structure, the traditional name of the star group, the Hebrew name of the star group, either known or inferred, and a summary of the meaning of the sign. Note at the end of the first book, the dragon is cast down. This diagram illustrates the signs within the second book, showing the chiastic structure, the traditional name of the star group, the Hebrew name of the star group either known or inferred, and a summary of the meaning of the sign. Note, at the end of the second book, the sea monster Leviathan is bound. This diagram illustrates the signs within the third book, showing the chiastic structure, the traditional name of the star group, the Hebrew name of the star group either known or inferred, and a summary of the meaning of the sign. Note, at the end of the third book, Hydra, the serpent, is destroyed. 2. The 48 signs of the 12 lunar months. Now we understand the structure of the 48 signs, we need to look closely at the individual signs themselves. The stellarium screenshots which follow are for an observer in Jerusalem, Israel, and for time zone UTC plus 2 hours. The first lunar month, Virgo. The star group Virgo is Bethulah, meaning young woman in Hebrew. The star picture is a woman with a branch in her right hand and ears of corn in her left hand. This is the woman Israel expecting with the promised seed, our Messiah, who took on flesh and dwelt among us. This is Messiah as the branch, Messiah as king, Messiah as servant, Messiah as mighty one, Messiah as splendid and esteemed. The star group comma is Kama, meaning the desired one in Hebrew. The star picture is a woman with a boy child in her arms. This is the woman Israel holding our Messiah, the desired one of all the nations. The star group Centaurus is Bazar, meaning despised in Hebrew. The star picture is a half man and half horse throwing a spear. This is the two natures of the Son of Man and the Son of Elohim, who would be despised and suffer and die, the one which was, and which is to come. The star group Bootes is Bo, meaning the coming one in Hebrew. The star picture is a man walking rapidly with a spear in his right hand and a sickle in his left hand. This is Bo, the one coming on the clouds of heaven, the exalted shepherd and harvester. And a great sign was seen in the heaven, a woman clad with the sun and with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. And being pregnant, she cried out in labor and in pain to give birth. Therefore Yahuwah himself gives you a sign. Look, the Alma conceives and gives birth to a son. For a child is born unto us, and a son is given unto us. Bo, the coming one, a verb used as a noun. Note the distinction between Bar Enosh Aramaic and Ben Adam Hebrew, and the Greek Septuagint translation of these. On 44 occasions, our Messiah referred to himself as the Bar Enosh, a subtle reference to himself as the man of Daniel 7:13, and a subtle reference to himself as the son in Tehillim 2:12. I was looking in the night visions and saw one like the Bar Enosh coming with the clouds of heaven. See, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall see him. Our Messiah is Bo, the coming one. The second lunar month, Libra. The star group Libra is Moznaim, meaning balances in Hebrew. The star picture is a set of scales, or perhaps more accurately, an altar. This is the Redeemer's atoning work. The price is deficient. The man is found wanting, but the price is paid. The star group, the crooks, is Tav, or Tor, meaning a mark or a sign in Hebrew. The star picture is a cross. However, in the Egyptian zodiac, the picture is a lion with his tongue out, and a female figure holding a cup up to him, while under his feet is the symbol of running water. This is the stake endured. Tav is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. In Paleo-Hebrew script, The Tav was a cross. The star group Lupus is Akedah, meaning to be bound in Hebrew. The star picture is a lamb slain and fallen down dead. This is the sheep bound, the victim slain. The star group Corona is Atara, meaning a crown in Hebrew. The star picture is a crown. This is the crown bestowed. The third lunar month, Scorpio. The star group Scorpio is Akrav, meaning scorpion in Hebrew. The star picture is a scorpion. This is the enemy who inflicts painful, deadly wounds. The star group Serpens is Nasar HaNakash, meaning the serpent held in Hebrew. The star group Ophiuchus is bow, meaning the coming one in Hebrew. These two star groups are one star picture, a mighty man seizing a serpent with both hands, and his foot on the scorpion. This is Bo, the coming one, who is struggling with the enemy. The star group Hercules. Again, this is Bo, meaning the coming one in Hebrew. The star picture is a mighty man bending on one knee, his right heel lifted up as if it had been wounded, his left foot over the head of the dragon. In his right hand is a club, and in his left hand a triple-headed monster. This is Bo, the coming one, the mighty conqueror. The fourth lunar month, Sagittarius. The star group Sagittarius is Keshet, meaning archer in Hebrew. The star picture is a half man and half horse shooting an arrow, and his arrow is aimed at the heart of the scorpion. This is the two natures of the Son of Man and the Son of Elohim taking aim at the heart of the enemy. The star group Lyra is Neshar, meaning eagle, or Kinor, meaning harp in Hebrew. The star picture is an eagle holding a harp. This is praise for the conqueror. The star group Ara is Ish Akal, meaning consuming fire in Hebrew. The star picture is an altar or a burning pyre, ominously upside down, pointing towards Tartarus, the abyss, in the outer darkness. In the zodiac in Denarau, a man is sitting in judgment. This is a consuming fire prepared for his enemies. The star group Draco is Darak, meaning to tread upon in Hebrew, or Arum, meaning shrewd, crafty, or clever in Hebrew. The star picture is the serpent cast down from heaven. This is the great dragon cast down. So at the end of this first book, the dragon is cast down. The fifth lunar month, Capricornus. The star group Capricornus is Gedi, meaning a young goat in Hebrew. The star picture is a goat with the tail of a fish. This is the two natures of the Son of Man and the Son of Elohim. Here is the goat of atonement, slain for the redeemed. There were two goats in Scripture, the goat which was slain as a sin offering, and the goat which was released into the wilderness. Here is our Messiah, who laid down his life so that we could go free. The star group Sagitta is Chetz Tesur La Yahuwah, meaning the arrow of deliverance of Yahuwah in Hebrew. The star picture is an arrow, but it is not the arrow of Sagittarius, for that has not left his bow. This arrow has been shot by an invisible hand. This is the arrow of Yahuwah's deliverance sent forth. The star group Aquila is Nesher, meaning eagle in Hebrew. The star picture is a falling eagle, head downwards, with an arrow wound in its neck. This is the smitten one falling. The star group Delphinus is Dalaf. This is to leak water, as in crying tears in Hebrew. The star picture is a dolphin, head upwards, rising up out of the sea. This is the smitten one rising again. the 6th lunar month, Aquarius. The star group Aquarius is Deli, meaning water bucket in Hebrew. The star picture is a man pouring water from an urn, or perhaps two urns, of inexhaustible supply into the mouth of a fish. This is the living waters of life poured forth for the redeemed. The star group Pisces Australis is Pihadag, meaning mouth of the fish in Hebrew. The star picture is a fish consuming the water from Delhi. This is the living water of life received by the redeemed. The star group Pegasus is Sus Harishon, meaning the first horse in Hebrew. The star picture is a winged horse. This is the blessing coming quickly. The star group Cygnus is Ha-Sidar, meaning swan or stork in Hebrew. The star picture is a swan flying swiftly in mid-heaven. This is our Messiah returning soon. The 7th lunar month, Pisces. The star group Pisces is Ha-Dagim, meaning the fishes in Hebrew. The star picture is two large fish bound together by a band. One fish is swimming towards the north, the other fish is swimming towards the east. This is the blessing of the redeemed in abeyance. The star group, the band, is Aboth, meaning band, cord or rope in Hebrew. The star picture is a band which unites the two fish, but the band is also linked to the sea monster. This is the two fish who are bound, and Andromeda who is chained, but the deliverer of both is near. The star group Andromeda is Bethulah bat Ami, meaning the virgin daughter of my people in Hebrew. The star picture is a woman with chains fastened to her hands and feet. This is the redeemed in their bondage and affliction. The star group Cephas is Schemek, meaning branch in Hebrew. The star picture is a king crowned, enthroned in the highest heaven, with a scepter in his hand and his foot on the pole star. This is the Redeemer, the King who is to come to rule. Why two fishes, and why is one vertical and the other horizontal? The fish pointing horizontally is unbelieving Israel with uncircumcised hearts, looking for the heavenly city, but they only saw it from a distance, but died before receiving it. They were partakers of the earthly portion. The fish pointing vertically are believing Israel plus Gentiles grafted in. They have circumcised hearts. They are partakers of Messiah, partakers of the heavenly calling. Yahuwah has provided something better for us. The 8th lunar month, Aries. The star group Aries is Tela, meaning lamb in Hebrew. The star picture is a ram or a lamb, full of life. The lamb's head is without horns, and it is crowned with a circle. This is the blessing of the redeemed, consummated and enjoyed. The star group Cassiopeia is Segula, meaning treasured possession, or Shigal, meaning queen in Hebrew. The star picture is a woman sitting in a chair without chains. A woman freed, delivered and enthroned. She is making herself ready. Her right hand is arranging her clothes. Her left hand is adorning her hair. She is seated on the Arctic Circle, close by the side of Schemek, the branch, the king. This is the bride of Messiah, the Lamb's wife, the heavenly city, the new Jerusalem, the partaker of the heavenly calling, the captive delivered and preparing for her husband, the Redeemer. The star group Thesis is Leviathan, meaning sea monster in Hebrew. The star picture is a great sea monster, the largest of all the star pictures, linked with the band which also unites the two fish. This is the sea monster bound by the Lamb. The star group Perseus is Ha-Paratz, meaning the breaker in Hebrew. The star picture is of a mighty man with wings on his feet, in his right hand a sword, and in his left hand he carries a head. This is the breaker delivering the redeemed and carrying the severed head of the Nakash. At the end of this second book, the sea monster Leviathan is bound. The Greek Thesis is from the Hebrew schemak, meaning branch, and the Greek Cephas is the father of Andromeda, and Perseus is Andromeda's husband, and Ophiuchus equals Hercules, which equals the Hebrew bow, the coming one. So in Hebrew this becomes: the branch is the father of the virgin daughter of my people, and the breaker is the husband of the virgin daughter of my people, and the branch is the crowned king of Israel and Redeemer who is coming quickly. The 9th lunar month, Taurus. In this lunar month, the 9th, I disagree with Bullinger's interpretation, and this is the explanation as to why. Scholars translate Kisel as Orion. Scholars translate Kisel as fall, and this aligns with the Babylonian tradition of identifying the star picture Orion with the character Nimrod. Bullinger states the ancient spelling of this star picture's name was Orion, from the Hebrew word meaning light, and Kisel means a strong one, a hero, or a giant. However, Bullinger's interpretation does not fit with the above usage of the word. Bullinger's source was Rolliston's book Mazzaroth and Seise's book The Gospel in the Stars. The theory also has a number of modern proponents, probably the most famous being Kennedy. Bullinger chose to bypass the scholar's translation in favor of Rolliston's theories, connecting the name to the phonetic sound of the Hebrew word for light. While the name Lucifer, meaning light bearer or morning star, is not explicitly a scriptural name for Satan, the scripture does directly address his ability to masquerade as an entity of light. The word Kisel in Isaiah 13:10 is their foolishness, and it relates to the foolishness of those who corrupted the truth of the Hebrew Mazzaroth and replaced it with the lies of the pagan zodiac. The evidence Bullinger is incorrect on this one point lies in the star picture itself. A mighty man who has his left foot in the river of fire, who is above the sheep bound and slain, who is being charged by the bull, and in whose belt are stars with names meaning light. This is Hanakash, the serpent, who has disguised himself as an angel of light, and who is being charged by the bull and thrown into the river of fire. The star group Taurus is Reem, meaning bull in Hebrew. The star picture is a bull rushing forward with fierce wrath, his horns set to pierce and destroy his enemies. This is Messiah, the coming judge of all the earth. The star group Orion is Kisel, meaning fall in Hebrew. The star picture is a mighty man whose belt contains stars with names meaning light, who is above the sheep bound and slain, who has his left foot in the river of fire, and who is being charged by the bull. This is Hanakash, the serpent, who has disguised himself as an angel of light, and is being charged by the bull and thrown into the river of fire. The star group Eridanus is Nihar Denor Neged, meaning a river of fire flowing in Hebrew. The star picture is an immense star picture, a picture of a river of fire. This is the river of wrath breaking forth for his enemies. The star group Aruga is Ora, meaning shepherd of light in Hebrew. The star picture is a shepherd with a frightened goat clinging to his neck, and in his left hand he holds two little kids. This is the good shepherd who gave his life for the sheep. This is the great shepherd who was raised from the dead. This is the chief shepherd seen in the day of his coming. This is safety for the redeemed in the day of wrath. The 10th lunar month, Gemini. The star group Gemini is Ta'amim, meaning twins in Hebrew. The star picture is two men united in fellowship, walking or coming. One holds a club, the other a bow and arrow, but both weapons are in repose. They are neither in action or preparing for action. They are at rest after victory won. This is the two natures of the Son of Man and the Son of Elohim, and his twofold mission of suffering servant and reigning king. The star group Lepus is Oyev, meaning enemy in Hebrew. The various pictures are confused, but this is the enemy, the foe, the adversary. The star group Canis Major is Sar, meaning prince in Hebrew. Again, the various pictures are confused, but Sirius equals prince. This is the wonderful counselor, the mighty one, the Prince of Peace. The star group Canis Major is Goel, meaning redeemer in Hebrew. The star pictures are again confused, but Procyon means redeemer. This is our Goel, our redeemer. The 11th lunar month, Cancer. The star group Cancer is Mishpatim, meaning sheepfolds in Hebrew. The star picture, a crab, is certainly incorrect. Based upon the Arabic names for the stars, the star picture should represent a multitude of offspring, assembled thousands, sheltering or hiding in place. This is the sheepfold, our Messiah's redeemed possession. The star group Ursa Minor is Mishpat Katon, meaning the lesser sheepfold in Hebrew. The star group Ursa Major is Mishpat Gadol, meaning greater sheepfold in Hebrew. The star pictures, bears, are certainly incorrect. The name of the star Debhe and the phonetic sound of Dob, bear, Debhir, innermost room, or the set-apart place, and Dober, a pasture, a fold of the flock. This explains the confusion. These are two sheepfolds, one large and one small. The star group Argo is Aniot Tashish, meaning ships of Tarshish in Hebrew. The star picture is a ship, or in some, two ships. This is the sailors, the pilgrims, coming home and arriving back at their safe harbour. The 12th lunar month, Leo. The star group Leo is Arya Yehuda, the lion of the tribe of Yehuda in Hebrew. The star picture is a lion treading upon a serpent. This is the lion of the tribe of Yehuda, aroused, pouring out the cup of our Creator's wrath. The star group Hydra is the Nakash, the serpent in Hebrew. The star picture is the serpent, the mother of all evil. This is the destruction of the serpent and his seed. The star group Crater is Kus, cup in Hebrew. The star picture is a cup. This is the cup of Yahweh's wrath poured out. The star picture Corvus is Orev, meaning raven in Hebrew. The star picture is birds of prey devouring the serpent. This is the enemy broken up. At the end of the third book, Hydra, the serpent, is destroyed. Who is this coming from Edom with garments of glowing colours from Botsra? Who is robed in splendour, striding forward in the greatness of his strength? It is I, who speaks in righteousness, mighty to save. Why is there red on your raiment, and your garments like one who treads in the winepress? I have trodden the winepress alone, and from the peoples no one was with me. And I trod them down in my displeasure, and I trampled them in my wrath. Their blood is sprinkled upon my garments, and I have defiled all my raiment. For a day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed has come. And I looked, but there was none helping, and I was astonished that there was none upholding. So my own arm saved for me, and my wrath upheld me. And I trod down peoples in my displeasure, and made them drunk in my wrath, and brought down their strength to the earth. 3. Summary: the story of redemption. We have 4 women, 2 women connected with the Redeemer, Bethulah, the young woman, and Kamar, the desire of all nations. And we have 2 women connected with the Redeemed, Bethulah bat Ami, the virgin daughter of my people. The redeemed are held captive and chained. And Segula, the treasured possession, and Segal, the queen. The redeemed are free and enthroned. We have a fish, Pi Hadag, the mouth of the fish, receiving the water of life from Delhi, the water bucket. And we have 2 fish which are bound together, Hadagim, the fishes. And we have 2 Mishpatayim, sheepfolds, Mishpat Katon, the lesser sheepfold, and Mishpat Gadol, the greater sheepfold. And 2 rescue ships, Aniot Tarshish, the ships of Tarshish. We have an enemy depicted as Akrav, the scorpion, Nasar han-Nakash, the serpent held, Nakash, the serpent, Kisel, a fool, Darak, to tread upon, or Arum, a shrewd, crafty or clever, Nesher, an eagle, or Oyev, the enemy, foe or adversary. We have 1 Redeemer depicted as having 2 natures, the Son of Man and the Son of Elohim. Bizarre, despised, a psalm sin offering, a half man and half horse throwing a spear, who would be despised and suffer and die, the one which was and which is to come. We have Keshet the archer, a half man and half horse shooting an arrow, and his arrow is aimed at the heart of the scorpion. He is taking aim at the heart of the enemy. We have Gedi, a young goat, a goat with the tail of a fish, who is the goat of atonement slain for the redeemed. We have Ta'amin, the twins, 2 men united in fellowship, who are the suffering servant and the reigning king. We have 1 Redeemer depicted as Bo, the coming one, a mighty man walking rapidly with a spear in his right hand and a sickle in his left hand. This is Bo, the coming one, the one who was pierced, the exalted shepherd and harvester. And we have Bo, the coming one, a mighty man seizing a serpent with both hands and his foot on the scorpion. This is Bo, the coming one, who struggles with the enemy. And we have Bo, the coming one, a mighty man bending on one knee, his right heel lifted up as if it had been wounded, his left foot over the head of the dragon, in his right hand a club, and his left hand the triple-headed monster. This is Bo, the coming one, the mighty conqueror. We have 1 Redeemer depicted as the Akedah, the bound, Sus ha-Reshion, the first horse, Delhi, the water bucket, pouring the water of life into the fish, Ha-Sidah, the swan or stork, our Messiah returning, Schemek, the branch, in the left hand of Bethulah, the young woman, Schemek, the branch, with his enemies subdued and his right foot planted on the pole star, Telah, the lamb, binding the Leviathan, the sea monster, Sar, the prince, Goel, the redeemer, Ha-Paratz, the breaker, Reem, the bull, Ora, the shepherd of light, holding Etz, a she-goat, Arya, Yehuda, the lion of Yehuda, about to tread down Nakash, the serpent. And we have the instruments of judgment, Ish Akal, the consuming fire, H226 Yahuwah, the arrow of deliverance of Yahuwah, Kus, the cup, Orev, the raven, a black bird. And all of these events are tied to a specific lunar month of the year. As I said at the beginning, this is only a thesis, but it may have a bearing on our understanding of the end times events. In this respect, it deserves to be part of a discussion on our Creator's calendar. 4. Summary of eschatology, end times events. The first lunar month, Virgo, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The first lunar month, Virgo, star pictures also in view. The first lunar month, Virgo, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The second lunar month, Libra, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The second lunar month, Libra, star pictures also in view. The second lunar month, Libra, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The third lunar month, Scorpio, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The third lunar month, Scorpio, star pictures also in view. The third lunar month, Scorpio, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The fourth lunar month, Sagittarius, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The fourth lunar month, Sagittarius, star pictures also in view. The fourth lunar month, Sagittarius, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The fifth lunar month, Capricornus, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The fifth lunar month, Capricornus, star pictures also in view. The fifth lunar month, Capricornus, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The sixth lunar month, Aquarius, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The sixth lunar month, Aquarius, star pictures also in view. The sixth lunar month, Aquarius, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The seventh lunar month, Pisces, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The seventh lunar month, Pisces, star pictures also in view. The seventh lunar month, Pisces, the star pictures relevant to eschatology. The eighth lunar month, Aries, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The eighth lunar month, Aries, star pictures also in view. The eighth lunar month, Aries, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The ninth lunar month, Taurus, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The ninth lunar month, Taurus, star pictures also in view. The ninth lunar month, Taurus, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The 10th lunar month, Gemini, star pictures Bullinger identified. The 10th lunar month, Gemini, star pictures also in view. The 10th lunar month, Gemini, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The 11th lunar month, Cancer, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The 11th lunar month, Cancer, star pictures also in view. The 11th lunar month, Cancer, star pictures relevant to eschatology. The 12th lunar month, Leo, the star pictures Bullinger identified. The 12th lunar month, Leo, star pictures also in view. The 12th lunar month, Leo, star pictures relevant to eschatology. 5. Conclusion. So the thesis is 1. The Hebrew Mazzaroth is the story of redemption written across 48 star groups. Each star group is associated with an imagined star picture, a sign. The star picture is a mnemonic, an aid to memory, to the Hebrew names of the stars. The meaning of the Hebrew names of the stars gives us the story of redemption. Adam and Eve and Enoch used these mnemonics to teach their children our Creator's plan of redemption. 2. The Hebrew Mazzaroth is also our calendar. It defines the way we view the Otiot Signs and the Moedim Appointed times. The lunar month begins at the full moon opposition, and the year begins with the full moon at the feet of the woman Bethulah, also known as Virgo. Yes, much of this was lost in Genesis chapter 11 when the Hebrew Mazzaroth was corrupted. Many of the Hebrew names were lost, and many of the star pictures were corrupted, and the syzygy was reversed 180 degrees. But some of the original remains. Now this is only a thesis, but it may have a bearing on our understanding of end times events, and in this respect it deserves to be part of a discussion on our Creator's calendar.